Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. It does not dishonor others. It's not self seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. And ye shall know them by their fruit. When you go to the grocery store, if you want something very specific and you describe the characteristics of the thing that you want so you can get exactly what you want, you're going to recognize the thing you're going to buy by its fruit, right? So if I ask you to go to the grocery store and get me some red cabbage, and then I want red onions, and then I want some red potatoes, and you go to the grocery store and it's full of greens, turnip greens, collard greens, Swiss chard greens, the green cabbage, purple cabbage, red purple cabbage, yellow onions, white onions, purple cabbage, yellow potatoes, white potatoes, Yukon potatoes, and then purple potatoes or red potatoes. You're going to look and you're going to find the color to identify it by and know that you found the correct one. And it's the same thing with love. How can you not recognize love? I just told you what it was. I just told you what love was. So how do you not recognize it? You go to the store and you look for patience, kindness. You go to the person, you look at the person and see, are they jealous and envious? Are they boastful? Are they proud? Do they dishonor people? Are they self-seeking and absorbed? Are they easily angered? Do they constantly go tit for tat and keep records of wrongdoings? Does it delight in evil? You can't tell the difference. Does someone get happy when they do evil and see evil done to others? Do they rejoice when the truth is told and lived? Do they protect, trust? Do they persevere and hope? Love never fails. So how can you not identify something when you got a roadmap right there telling you how to know what's what? What's a red potato versus a yellow one? What is a purple cabbage versus a green one? You can clearly see. There's somebody right now that is no longer in any denial at all whatsoever of who you are and why things are playing out in your life the way they are. Whoever you are, by the life that you live right now and the way things are starting to unravel into your life, they know that you are a chosen, anointed energy. Okay. And God made you cross paths with this person for a lesson and for a reason. Now, had this person been able to identify what love properly was, they would have inherited the blessing. But instead, this person got the lesson. Okay. Whoever I'm talking to, you had a weirdo of a friend that you might have met years ago. There's some feminine energy that was weirdo energy. This is someone that saw the anointing on you and they never were interested in really being your friend. This weirdo was just interested they became completely obsessed with you, your inner, your outer, your creativity, the way you do things, the way you speak, the knowledge that you have. This weirdo was never your friend. It was a demon that became obsessed with who you were, an anointed child of God, and decided, I would like to wear that crown and I would like to cloak myself in that energy because it looks nice, it smells nice, and a lot of people are attracted to it. And I want to be that, but without doing the work. And this weirdo literally concocted a plan to get rid of you and to literally become you. Okay. So much so that whoever this masculine I'm picking up on that was connected to you, this could have been years ago. This weirdo tracked down someone that you might have dated just for a brief season. Okay. I feel like you only dated someone for a brief season and then you cut them off. But this weirdo that befriended you, their plan, this should have been a Lifetime movie. Their plan was to study you, to copy you, and then to unalive you like a weirdo. This is someone that belongs to a weirdo cult because it's nothing but weirdos in those cults. Okay. They were going to copy your energy and then unalive you. And they went so far as to meet up with and work with a masculine that you dated. They wanted to date them too. They were hoping that you would stay connected to them and they would be able to get your energy through this masculine, but you cut them off. So they thought they might be able to maybe still find a way to get your energy because they knew this masculine was head over heels for you. Okay. Now, this weirdo, when they were around you, they were able to copy off of some of your essence, your mannerisms, your ways, your interest, even is what I'm hearing. You know, we all have different personalities and different interests. Okay. So if you had a specific interest, say you had an interest in Hinduism or Buddhism or Christianity or Islam, you wanted to study religions, or say you had an interest in the beauty field or whatever the case may be, whatever your personal basket weaving, some form of creativity, whatever your personal interests were, this weirdo started to copy and imitate whatever it is that your hobby is or that you do. And they decided to do it too and tried to, because they thought that it would convince this masculine that the energy signature that you were, that they met, was actually them and you were their copycat, a complete weirdo. And whoever you are, when you cut this person off, you never looked back. You just moved on with your life. But this weirdo didn't want to let it go because they were able to get this masculine to commit to them through endless dick sucking sessions on their knees. But uh, they still only saw it as a lustful connection. They did not give them the same energy they gave you. And they did not see this person the same way. No matter how much they tried to copy you, copy your hobbies, copy your energy, they still didn't quite see this person the way they saw you because you're authentic and original. Now, um, these two people throughout the years continued to start stalking you and harassing you because after you cut him off, he ended up in some kind of relationship with her. And this woman got this masculine in lustful energy through sex magic. Uh, she got control of this man's mind, okay, by keeping him in an energy of lust, okay, and then offering him a lot of sex within a poly community. And once she got control of his mind, she brought him back around to you, unbeknownst to you. You've been living your life, minding your business, but these people have been trying to get your energy because she thought if she could get him to help her do sex magic to harness your energy and take on your essence, he would react to her and give her the energy or see her the way that he was seeing you. This masculine didn't want you to cut him off. He didn't know you were going to cut him off, okay? And move on with your life. And he was very triggered by you cutting him off. So he had a resentment for you as well. So he and this weirdo have been stalking your life, trying to harness your energy to try to make her like you, like a weirdo. Either way, you're free from these people right now. Your life is unraveling with blessings and opportunities. And this woman might be going to jail right now. She might be going in trouble with the law. And gratitude, when I clarified it, the universe. You live in the energy of gratitude. You are grateful for every experience, the good and the bad. You're grateful for the sun and the rain. You're grateful for the heat and the cold. Anything that you get, the glass is half full. Every time you get ultra cold, you're like, oh, thank God that the cold balances out because we had a hot summer. And then when it's hot in the summer, thank God for this heat because we had a cold winter. You see the upside to life. You understand? For everything, you see the blessing in everything. You understand? Oh, wow. Thank you for that lesson. Oh, yeah, that person robbed me. Well, I'm so happy. That's something that'll never happen again because I just learned a lesson about a vulnerability that I have that I didn't recognize inside of myself. I am thankful for this painful lesson. For whatever reason, you are an optimistic person and you have gratitude literally for every single breath that you take because you see it all as an opportunity to grow, and it makes you a happy energy full of joy. And the universe has gratitude to you as well, and your presence and energy here, because you have the courage to take action in your own life to get a new start. Even after a lot of horrible things have happened to you, you were able to remain optimistic that there would be a silver lining and a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what or when it came or how it came. You always were able to perceive a positive outcome in the future. No matter how bleak your situation looked or what you were going through, you persevered, and you didn't give up on yourself. You kept taking action in your life to keep moving forward, and it's gratitude here. Now, denial is whoever this masculine is in reverse, and they want to hold on to you as a friend now. I think that woman that used to, that was in your life for also a season of your life, she was never your friend. She was obsessed with you. If she could, silence of the lambs, cut your skin off and put it on her body, and make liver lamb chops out of your liver and weird things like that, this woman would have done that to you. She was a complete weirdo. And now that she's out the way, this man wants to come back around to you because they want you in their life as a friend. Now, I picked up on another energy. They're telling me that somebody comes from a highly dysfunctional, narcissistic family dynamic wherein you were isolated as the black sheep. This could be the same person I'm talking about or someone else. Someone was isolated from their family and made to be the black sheep of your family. Okay. And you were different than your other family members. Okay. And you were born and gifted into that bloodline, but you're not from that family. They're not part of your spiritual bloodline. You come from another bloodline spiritually, but you were put in that family because that family needed to break some generational curses. And they didn't have anyone that had the light, or they didn't have an old enough soul in that family, or evolved soul enough to help be the catalyst for a transformation for generations to come. So, God, however you define God, the universe, decided it was time to bring someone through that bloodline that would be the generational curse breaker of your family. You understand? That would be like Joseph and his family and his brothers in the Bible. That would be like when Jesus came in his bloodline. When you think about the curse that David brought upon his bloodline by having a reprobate mindset, David cursed his bloodline in the Bible. Y'all know I use the same examples over and over again, but I'm making my point. David cursed his bloodline because he was a reprobate minded, young, egotistical fellow with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. And he just wanted, because he could, sleep with another man's wife that only had one wife and was poor. And he had set him up to be killed just so he could sleep with his wife. And he was a spoiled brat and had plenty of women, but he was just, showing off, stunting on him. And that's why David got his bloodline curse. And the curse was that the sword would never leave his bloodline. That means all of his children's children would have a reprobate mindset, and they would make bad decisions that would lead to bad karma, that would lead to short lifespans and early death and strife and anger and killing and backstabbing, that would lead to early death in the family, until somebody comes through that bloodline that's a generational curse breaker. And the way the Bible talks about Jesus, when he came through, his energy, he was a Christ child, like many of you are Christ children. He was a generational curse breaker. You understand, there was a curse in that bloodline, and he came to break that curse. It says that he came to wipe away the sins of the world, but in actuality, they were talking about that bloodline that this person was born into. It was to break a generational curse of a reprobate mind and backwards thinking, wherein you lack empathy and compassion in your behavior, and you're self-serving and jealous and envious, and proud, and all those negative, you rejoicing in evil. So whoever you are, the divine decided that this particular family that you were seeded into as a gift, with your spiritual abilities, and the level of experience your soul has, you were going to be able to guide your family to breaking generational curses that were placed in your family, on your family, of backwards thinking, lacking empathy and compassion, of a lot of pain and suffering and strife and envy and jealousy, and brokenness, unhealedness, lack of self-reflection, a lack of accountability, projection, a narcissistic demonic spirit taking over people. You were put and seeded into your family to help guide them out of darkness into the light. Okay. But they knew who you were when you were born, that your family has ties to the occult, and they knew who you were when you were born, and they knew you had spiritual gifts and abilities. I don't know, you might have been born with a veil over your eyes, or you could have been born feet first. There are certain signs. You could have been born with some mark on your body, or someone might have read your astrological chart, but there are certain signs of certain people that are born that show of an older soul, or certain spiritual gifts and abilities that certain people have, that you'd be the only one in your family born. In other words, all your brothers and sisters could have been born head first, and you could be the only breech baby, the only one that came out feet first. Or, like I said, you could be born with certain marks somewhere on your body, or you could be born with a veil over your eyes. It's different things. Okay. But either way, they knew that you were different in your family. And instead of appreciating you as a gift that would lead your family into longevity, in prosperity, abundance, and healthy living, having a healthy mindset, these people decided to hide you into a corner and to bind you spiritually, and to find a way to turn you into some kind of human battery that everyone would utilize to come up off of and torture you and torment you. You understand? It's like you give a gift to somebody that's supposed to be shared with everybody, and you take the gift, lock it in the basement, and you use the gift the wrong way. You understand? These people saw what you were when you were a child, and they decided to use you a different kind of way. Okay. And because of that, living room in the reverse, these people kept your identity hidden from people. They tried to steer your life in a direction by manipulating your environment as you grew up, so that you would go on a dark path, but you can't help but go on the path of light because your soul is old and you know wrong from right. Okay. And you can see through illusions. Now I have court official here. I didn't clarify that. What is court official? Yeah, your family did a lot of things to you. Someone can't move forward. They can't move something forward. Yeah. Your family was trying to, it was some occult members connected to your family that wanted to bind you, and somebody can't recover right now. That is a court official. So this could be a judge, a lawyer, a counselor, magistrate, doctor, resolution therapist, arbitrator, someone in the government, school board, someone that does not regulate their emotions properly. They have to release something they were trying to do to you, to bind you, so that they could use witchcraft to harness your energy, so the whole family could live a toxic life without doing their shadow work, and come up off of your energy by beating you down. Okay. But they couldn't cause you sorrow. You ever heard the saying, you can't keep a good guy down? Okay. They did drive you into hermit mode. Your family did, they drove you into hermit mode, but in that hermit mode, you went through a transformation. I just saw the death card. And they didn't get their wish fulfillment if your family was trying to get you sacrificed. It did not happen. Okay. But they abused you horribly. Your family abused you horribly. All right. So that's the two energies I'm picking up on. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the read right now. So somebody's spell work has already backfired. Okay, something about your family or community now is being illuminated. Oh, and somebody's not going to recover. So something might be being illuminated in the court system about something your family did to you. What is the obstacle right now? Okay, testing, testing, testing. Am I back? Okay, okay, good. Okay, just making sure. Okay, there are some. The obstacle is these people are so regretful that they didn't get away with what they were trying to do, because they were so cold and malicious in their tactics against you. They might have even done things against your children too, to create illusions, or to help them. Your family was trying very hard to convince people and the public that you were a bad person while you were the black sheep of your family, and they wanted to create the illusion that they were good people. Like they literally manufactured a smear campaign about you, and got a whole community involved to pose and put them in a good light. Your family might have even worn a mask behind a religion, like Christianity or Jehovah Witness or something like that, and might have worn a mask of being devout Jehovah Witness or devout Christians, and they were actually in the occult doing black magic and witchcraft the whole time. But that is part of the witchcraft. Part of the magic and witchcraft and illusions is to create an illusion about who you really are. That's the whole government. Yeah, we're screwing over the people. Yeah, we're really bad people. But in the news and in the public eye, we have to portray like we're the good guys and that the poor man is the real criminal here. When in actuality, the government is a real criminal and we're ripping all of you off. You understand? But the big illusion is controlling the media and pointing the finger at the little people that are working hard, while the wealthy people that commit the biggest crimes are actually innocent and the people that we look up to, right? The people with the titles in the churches and the doctors, the medical system, the pharmaceutical companies, the big pharma. They're the good guys. Everybody, the in the religions, in the government, politicians, everybody has to present like a false self and narrative to the world for the masses. They're not worried about the few people that can see straight through them. They need to create illusions for the masses of people to see. You understand? Because the masses are the ones that can riot. Okay. That's why politicians, they have to get married in a conventional marriage even though you can do whatever you want. You can sleep with whoever you want. You can sleep with animals. You can do whatever you want behind the scenes. But to the world, we have to portray ourselves as very conservative, wholesome families. So this is what your family was doing. The point I'm making is part of their witchcraft was coming off very conservative, very honest, upright people that live very ultra conservative lives, while you were some kind of gutter or trailer park rat or whatever type energy. Um, by binding you and controlling how much money you can make, blocking job opportunities, gang stalking you, they could make themselves look more credible than you, because they're like, look, they're from the lower class. We don't associate with family members like that. They're low class. We all are important members of society. They're nobody. Clearly, we go to this church and we work these jobs and we're in these accredited societies that are respected. We're a part of these important groups and we rub elbows with people that are somebody's. You understand what I mean? So that they could keep people in an illusion about you. And they started smear campaigning you to everybody, lying about who you were so people would look down upon you. And so that no one would believe that your family was doing the things to you that they were actually doing to you. Okay. They were very cold, malicious, lacking love, empathy, compassion. You might have the type of family where no one gets married for love. You might have maybe like the type of family where, and that's a lot of the world because we did come up in a patriarchal society where forever, you married for stability, resources. That's out of survival, okay? But your family might really, really be into that type of trend. Now, that also ties into a larger collective of energy in a way where the world is changing right now because this age has been patriarchal, very masculine, logically minded. For survival, marriage was created in a way where you marry for money, you marry for status, you marry for shelter. This was a whole patriarchal age that we've come to the end of. Okay. So that was a normal way of thinking in life. But because it's strictly masculine and left brained out of survival, it has suppressed the divine feminine energy collectively all over the world, which created a huge imbalance because it does not allow enough empathy, compassion, love, intuition, creativity. It stifles creativity. It stifles love. It stifles that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy from flowing when you operate a whole world and society straight from left brain thinking out of survival. And this is why this age is coming to an age where we're only marrying out of survival and coming together because we're trying to raise the frequency and vibration of love on the planet. And that's why now people are going to start coming together for other reasons, not just out of survival, but coming together with real connections that are based on true love. You understand? Not out of survival. So that patriarch is coming to an end. So what has been happening on the planet on a larger scale is also playing out in your family dynamic, which is why you were born into this family to break this generational curse. These generational curses of being in left brain thinking, straight masculine logic survival mode, where there's no room for empathy, compassion, no emotions, the love energy, the heart chakra energy. It's been stifled and blocked, which blocks the creativity, which means you don't have a whole lot of ideas on how to manifest the things, the lifestyle that you want, prosperity, abundance, all of the things in life you've been getting out in survival mode. out of very narcissistic, malicious tactics, out of war. You've been getting and trying to gain abundance and prosperity in survival mode with left brain thinking. We take what we want. We have to trick and scam and practice these laws and do this and do that in order to get money, power, wealth, in order to be able to be comfortable. We're trying to come out of that. The reason that we've been in that energy, survival mode, backbiting, warring with each other, is because our creativity has been stifled and blocked. And when your creativity is stifled and blocked, you cannot expand on ways to manifest abundance and prosperity without taking it from another person. Hence, all of the war, all of the fighting, all of the bitterness, the strife, the forming of secret societies and organizations, and people going to battle with each other and trying to the game of wits and all trying to outsmart people and outdo each other. Capitalism, all of that is strictly left brain thinking, because you can't think of a more creative way to manifest the life that you want without finding a way to get it in survival mode. That's why the love frequency and vibration has to flow in. That feminine energy on the planet has to balance things out so people can expand in creative ways on how to collectively work together, because all the resources that anyone on this planet would ever need to have food, shelter, and everything they need are here. It's not that we don't have the right things, it's that we don't have the right mindset. It's that you have a whole bunch of people with the reprobate, greedy mindset that operate out of lack and fear and try to usurp and take over more land or more resources or more everything out of fear of lack of not having. It's nothing wrong with the planet and the resources and the things the planet has to offer. What's wrong is our mindset. You understand? So we have to be able to balance the feminine energy now. So in your bloodline and family, this King of Swords reverse, logical, malicious, everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working. Okay, I should be back now. Okay. So either way, so basically your family was trying to get away with using you as a human battery. Okay. They wanted to use you as a human battery because they lack creativity. They lack creativity and they lack the type of sacral energy that gives them the mindset to come with creative ideas to expand on to make money or to get the things they want. And they were trying to get away with what they did to you. Okay. This could be a mother figure. Okay. But the goal of you being seeded into your family was to get them up out of an energy of straight masculine thinking and to balance it out with the feminine energy. It's so funny that it's on both parts of the deck here to turn them around. All right. So your family apparently did a whole lot with this gang stalking. They were behind your gang stalking, whoever you are. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, somebody got a lot of bad karma. Someone could have Aquarius energy in their chart, and they can't move to calmer waters because of the tactics that they were using to try to hold you back from being able to move forward in your life. Every move you made, there was a counter made. There was a counter move. Every move that you made in your life to be successful or to move forward in love or in work or in business, your family made a counter move behind the scenes to block and stop and hurt you because they're like, hey, where are you going? Get back in the basement. You're our battery. You were given to this family for us to use as a human battery. We don't want you to teach us nothing. Shut up. You understand? Your family didn't want you to be the one to teach them. And I feel like these are older people in your family. I'm picking up on older energies. These are older people that didn't want to have you as their teacher. How dare you? I knew you when your mama was changing your diapers. You're not gonna be the one to tell me nothing and teach me nothing. You little snot-nosed little. You understand? But you're older than your oldest family members. Your soul is older than theirs. You understand? You're literally older than your family members. You're an ancient soul. But they don't know that. And the last thing these egomania people in your family would have ever wanted was to have you pointing your finger at them and correcting them and telling them how they should behave and what they should and should not do. And you being their teacher. That's the last thing they want. Tell me more about the situation right now with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. Tell me what's going on right now with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, I have somebody could be a false person here. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That Knight of Cups. Your family was friends with somebody here that they were working with. Okay, your family had a friendship or a business friend. This is a friend of someone in your family. Okay. Okay. So your family, somebody in your family might be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And they or this ally and friend of theirs was taking very quick action to do something to someone. Someone might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody might have been trying to go towards possibly someone that might have an earth placement. This might be a younger person in your family. Somebody tried to make a strategic move to do something to this younger person here very quickly so that they could get the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the situation. What was this Knight of Swords energy? What did they do? The 10 of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacle reverse. They introduced or they celebrated together to bring somebody in on a plot against you. They brought a Knight energy. This is someone younger, okay? They brought a Knight energy in. This could be someone between the age of 20 and 35. They brought a Knight energy in with someone that'll do anything for money. This might be another ally of theirs to work together against you. Someone might be a Virgo. And they brought them in on a plan. So you might be a high priestess. It was a plan to either get your energy to make money off of you. Yeah. You're a high priestess that was planted in your family. Yeah. You are a whole high priestess that was put in your bloodline, in your family, to help those reprobate minded people get their mind right. Okay. So to speak, you came to clear the room, so to speak. Okay. But they brought somebody in, could be a younger earth sign, in with their allies to work together in secret to find ways to keep you locked up and binded through gangstalking so that they could harvest your energy. I feel like this 10 of Pentacles is, they explained to them, this is the person that we use in the family right here. And we all are a part of these circles where we do magic and we can manifest a lot of money, anything that we want. All we have to do is put all our karma on this high priestess in the family. All we got to do is give them a bad reputation. We'll make up lies about them. We're going to make up lies about them so that we can get a whole bunch of people to send negative energy toward them and force them to have karma that they don't deserve. People will think they have bad karma because they're a bad person, but we can't do it unless we lie because we don't have no dirt on them. They didn't have any dirt on you. So they got a whole bunch of people to concoct horrible lies about you so that they would help your family to attack you and to send negative energy toward you and to help them to bind you and isolate you and to gangstalk you. And everyone would be okay. No one would speak up for you because of the accusations that were made against you. Okay. And tell me more about the situation right now with this court official. Right now, somebody is closed and shut down emotionally all the way. What's going on with this Ace of Cups? because somebody is not, somebody don't have the same energy for something anymore. The Six of Pentacles reverse can be it's okay. So, like I said, someone has a Capricorn placement in their chart. That Capricorn might be the head of a cult. They might be like the head of a cult, or they hold a prominent position in a cult that your family is connected to. There might be a Virgo or Hermit energy that no longer has the same energy for participating in whatever they pulled them into to do against you. And they're emotionally close to these people. And what are they doing to this person? Uh, Someone feels like draining your energy and forcing you into a life of pain, consistent pain and sorrow, and you not being able to live and enjoy your life, and draining your energy is not fair, and it's not just, with justice in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse, because that's what the gang stalking is for. The people that they want to use as human batteries, they oppress you and gang stalk you because they can't have you in a state of peacefulness. Because the demonic spirits they contract with for gifts, for power, for money, for their lifestyle, these demons need to eat. You're their payment. And when they put you in a contract with these demons, they promise these demonic spirits that they will oppress your life and make sure that you suffer constantly, day in and day out, day and night. And the demon is supposed to eat off of your suffering and your pain. So you're supposed to have bad luck and constantly be in a state of trauma, bad relationships, bad children, fighting, fussing. You're supposed to be struggling every single day in poverty with addictions. You're supposed to live a horrible life where you wake up crying every morning. And that's how the demon eats. And that's the form of payment the demon gets for giving your family member whatever it is that they want. And somebody didn't have the energy for doing that anymore because they felt like that was not fair and not just. Why you? And they didn't want to work with these people anymore. So somebody released it. What's the moon card? Somebody's walking away from something. Somebody's walked away from something now. Okay. And they walked away from this crime that they were committing against you all. I got the Page of Pentacles reverse because these people lack all integrity. A Queen of Pentacles. Someone might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placement in their chart. Okay. Someone might be a Cancer. Clarify that Cancer energy. Or someone wanted to keep something hidden. Clarify that Moon. Yeah. Keeping you hidden while they gang stalked you. Keeping you hidden while they gang orchestrated things against you. Keeping you hidden while they orchestrated all these horrible things against you. Y'all know all gang stalking entails. Your family was getting buku money and gifts by keeping you stuck in cycles. Their job was to keep you in a bad relationship, to control who you dated, who you married and had children by, where you could work, how much money you could make. You had to be in a cycle. In other words, like Groundhog's Day, reliving the same day over and over and over again until you die miserably in poverty and pain. You needed to be, and if you broke out of one cycle, they needed to do something to quickly get you in another cycle. That means if you grew, healed, and evolved from an abusive relationship, they scrambled to hurry up and make sure that they got somebody else to come toward you to catfish you that was a part of their cult, that would date you and wear a mask with you until they could bind themselves to you, and then the mask would come off, or until they could have a baby with you. You had to marry or be in a relationship with a narcissist that would abuse you at all times to ensure you would constantly be in pain, to ensure they would constantly be able to siphon your emotional, the energy from your negative and sad emotions and your pain. That's your sacral chakra, the money making chakra, how you manifest abundance. And your emotional body is housed by your sacral chakra. So they needed you in a relationship with a narcissist and at all times so that that sacral energy would be available to them. And that narcissist would have direct access to you sexually, which is the easiest way. Narcissist would have direct sexual access to you, which is the easiest way for them to get your energy and take it back to this cult. But if you learned a lesson and you grew, healed, and evolved, they would scramble to quickly see if they could push somebody else toward you. You could be a man or a woman. Women do this to men, men do it to women. They needed to control your relationships. You understand? They needed to control your relationships. Your family needed collectively sexual access to you because your whole family's wealth was relying on your sacral energy and they needed you stuck. So if you broke free and you suddenly decided, you know what? I'm not going to date anymore. I'm fully healed from whatever trauma had me in a mindset where I would attract the narcissistic relationship. And if I can't find anyone outside of a narcissist, then I will be single and celibate. Sorry. I will be single and celibate. You understand? If you made a decision to stay single, then these people would have started attacking you in other ways in your life out of anger. You understand? Like paying people to start harassing you, following you, intimidation tactics. Like, oh, you don't want a man in the house? What if we break in your house or pay somebody to break in your house so you won't feel safe? Now, are you going to open up and get in a relationship with one of our Coven members? Intimidation. Or, okay, we're going to do spell work on you, or we're going to sabotage your job and make sure you don't have enough money to pay your bills. Now, will you get in a relationship with one of these Coven members that we're sending toward you to date? This is what these people were doing. This is what these people were doing to you. They needed you to be in a cycle with someone that had sexual access to you so that they could manifest abundance. But the cycle is over for that type of energy. And if you decided to remain single and refuse to date anyone and refuse to have sex with anyone, then they would have been trying to punish you. So if people have been trying to hurt you, abuse you, sacrifice you, do death spells on you, that is your family paying people to get rid of you because they can't use you. They're like, oh, so you're going to stay single? You're not going to get with somebody? You understand? And right now, your family members can't move forward. They can't move forward draining you. Somebody might have a Queen of Pentacles, man or woman in their family. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person probably been doing this to you since you were a child. Aquarius. Somebody could have an Aquarius in their family, sun, moon, or rising. And these people are stressed out right now. These people can't sleep right now because the whole, or whoever this Aquarius energy is, they cannot sleep right now because they're worried about exposure for what they did to you. Whatever reward they were getting from this cult that they belonged to for having you binded, they didn't meet the expectation. Not in this season of your life. You ended all conflicts by protecting your energy and protecting your spirit, okay? By maintaining your purity. You were able to conserve and protect your energy. And these people are shit. So right now, clarify the Nine of Swords reverse. What's going on with this Hermit energy? Clarify what's going on with this Hermit energy. The Chariot, someone might be a Cancer. What's going on with this Hermit energy? Someone is heartbroken right now about something. Clarify the Chariot. Because they're burdened, because they're the wounded warrior. What is the Chariot? The Chariot might be the police. So someone might be trying to create a conflict for a Virgo right now with the police that doesn't want to partake in this anymore. Someone might be trying to create a conflict with the police for a Virgo. Okay. Somebody might not be able to defend themselves. Somebody's in a mental imprisonment, possibly about becoming homeless. So anybody that won't help your family, that's connected to them, that may have helped them before, that changed their mind, they find a way to punish them. Anyone that they were able to recruit into this cult. But my question is, how did you recruit this person into this cult? Did you use unethical tactics? Did you use manipulation by drugging someone and forcing them to take an oath and a vow while under the influence? Did you drug them through someone that you had attached an entity to them? You understand? They use certain tactics to force people to become a part of their cult that are underhanded, that are illegal. So any oath or vow that anyone takes, whereby that's why in court they ask you, did anyone manipulate you? Are you under the influence of alcohol or drugs? Did anyone threaten you? These people were going around with even younger people, and they were using very manipulative tactics that were illegal, like getting them falsely arrested to join the cult and take an oath and a vow, getting police to lie on them, secretly drugging them. Some of these younger people don't even know that they were drugged and put into certain situations and set up because they needed that person to be a part of their cult and to have something on them to blackmail them with, because they needed their help in binding some of you. So it's a thing where these people used underhanded, illegal tactics to force a lot of younger people to join their cults. You understand? Somebody's worried about losing their foundation right now. They're in a mental imprisonment right now. Because somebody that's willing to do anything for money could be trying to emotionally manipulate and gaslight a Virgo. There might be a Virgo that someone's trying to manipulate and gaslight right now. The Page of Wands. Someone might not want someone to take a risk and testify or something like that. Somebody could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Clarify the Fool in reverse. If there's a court case going on right now, yes, someone's not going to take a risk with these people anymore. If there's a court case going on right now, these people don't intimidate no goddamn body. These are old ass people. These are old ass people that have had this scam and con going for many years. They don't got no backing. They don't got no soldiers. They don't got no crews of people. Oh, we got gangs. That you don't got shit. You got Geritol. Sit your ass down. You damn near in a diaper. Who the hell you gonna call to try to intimidate somebody? Sit your ass some goddamn where. You got gout. And your old ass uncle got sugar right now. Got to take a goddamn shot in his stomach before he come out the house. What the hell you gonna do? Intimidating somebody looking like you 7 months pregnant? Sit your ass down. You see, these people been going on with this bullshit, you understand, for so long, they forgot that they have aged. Times have passed. They don't have the people in the jobs, in the positions, with the same clout, the power. It's a whole different government administration that's in place right now. It's not even the same administration where their power lied. You understand? These people don't have no power. They can't intimidate nobody. Half of them got gout. Half of them got sugar. Child, sit your ass all the way down. Half of them in diapers, going around trying to intimidate people to keep some shit going. Child, I wish a motherfucker would. So it's like that someone was trying to intimidate maybe a younger Virgo energy to keep some shit going. Need to sit their ass down somewhere. Y'all don't got power. These people were connected to the last government administration because of connections that they had from long, long, long ago. But they don't have those same connections. Trump is in office right now. And I'm sure he got his own people and their own stuff going on. You understand? Somebody's still trying to ride the coattail off of somebody that might have had a job or a position in government many, many years ago. They might have had power and been able to go around bullying people because they're part of the same cult. Bitch, you don't have no clout going around trying to intimidate motherfuckers. I'll knock that motherfucking badge out your hand and shove it up your ass or down your throat. Yeah, QUAN Yin talk like this sometime. Trying to wave an old retired ass badge around. Sit your ass down. Your goofy ass. Shh. All right, let's see. What are the messages? Got a goofy out here. With it said their badge say CIA retired. Like in Meet the Parents. When Al Pacino was doing the most and his badge said retired, and somebody had to be like, look, man, you are retired. What are you doing? Why are you can't come bother me and intimidate me with a retired CIA badge? The fuck? The hell wrong with you? But that's what these people are doing. For somebody, there might be an underlying hidden unhealed Willie Lynch issue at play in somebody's family. Okay. Somebody going around with a retired goddamn badge that used to be White House security. And they going around and trying to... Somebody used to be a janitor at the goddamn White House cleaning toilets. And their goofy ass use the badge that they used to scan to get on the premises to wave around in somebody's neighborhood at the local Arab gas station. I work for the government, and I'm in here, and I want you to report to me everything this person buys and does when they come in this store. Really? What you do in the White House? Do you really want to question what I do in the White House? Bitch, you clean toilets in the White House. Sit the fuck down and take several seats. You're retired from the janitor staff. Congratulations. You understand? I'm telling y'all, these people are really goofy. These people are really goofy. What you used to do in the White House? Really? You worked there for real? Oh, well, it's top secret. It's a mission. I took care of the president's kids when he would drop them off at the pool. This bitch talking about the president taking a shit, how he got to clean the toilet after. Y'all don't know that joke. That's a joke about going to the bathroom. I had to drop my kids off at the pool. Thanks, Empress Lovelo. I knew you would get that one. Oh, what are the messages? What are the messages? This was an opportunity. Oh my God, my ancestors are finally laughing. Okay, maybe I do have a chance. I'm not going to talk about it. A spiritual violation occurred. Why this karma is happening to your family right now. Something is work related. Okay. See, what they did to you was a spiritual violation. You understand? What your family did to you was spiritual corruption of the highest order. Social Security. Oh, they wanted to date and get to know you. Yeah. If I'm going to call the energy that's been coming out, somebody was jealous of your looks. You could be handsome or beautiful. Okay. And you're a master manifestor. Everything you touch turns to gold. and they were jealous. So they concocted a scheme to take over you. Somebody in your family is a child molester too, and they have PDO tendencies. Oh, somebody in your family, I'm sorry. I am Kuan Yin. I will either trigger or enlighten you. Either way, may you grow as a result of. I don't have no cut cards. Somebody in somebody's family is a child molester and they have PDO tendencies. And somebody is jealous of your looks, whether you're handsome or beautiful, and they're jealous of the fact that everything you touch turns to gold because you're a master manifestor. Multiple people that your family worked with in this cult to try to do something. I feel like this has to do with a dating scam where they would send people toward you to date you and pay them money to see if they could get you in a relationship where they would have sexual access to you so they could harvest your energy by abusing you to make you overly emotional. It could be physical or emotional abuse. And then because that helps release a lot of energy, they actually would have been paying people to date you and to either marry or get in a relationship with you so that they could either physically, emotionally, or both physically and emotionally abuse you. And by abusing you, it would make you overly emotional and throw your emotions off. And they would be able to harness the energy from the pain that you went through in this horrible relationship. And that energy they would do spell work with and manifest things for themselves. Ain't that sick? That's some sick shit. That's some really sick shit to do to somebody. And this was multiple people. Talk to me about Social Security. Someone might be a Gemini in your family or the lover's reverse. Tell me about Social Security. What was Social Security? Somebody failed to get away with something. A Queen of Wands reverse, High Priestess reverse. Somebody rejected someone's offer and they didn't cause an illusion about something. So I don't know, maybe someone at Social Security office was questioned about some paperwork that might have been filed and they didn't create an illusion. They might have told the truth about something someone did and now somebody can't move forward. A Leo. So there might be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that offered a bribe to someone in the Social Security office to lie about some fraud that was committed, possibly using your name and social that your family committed on you in the Social Security office. Okay. Because they didn't want to let go of the contract that your family members offered them to help to control you and keep you hidden and abuse you. They didn't want you to get information about whatever lie they told about you. So if your family said that you had a mental disability or said that they were your adopted parents or anything crazy like that, if they said they were your foster parents or aunt, uncle, or anything like that, they hid the documentation in Social Security. So that means they would go there, they would bribe the people that work there to tell you there's nothing in the computer indicating anything. Okay. And the person that your family contracted to keep an eye on you and control everywhere you go and what you do and who you talk to, that person would have gone to someone in the Social Security office to bribe them with sex and money. Okay. But it looks like somebody been found out because somebody couldn't create an illusion and somebody found out the truth to win at all costs. Somebody felt like they had no choice. This was something that had to be done because they were already backstabbed and betrayed. And they were having an ego death. Someone could be a younger earth sign. Somebody pulled their energy back from an illusion and something got illuminated. So somebody found something out about some form of fraud at the Social Security office. And now something has to get balanced. Tell me about they want to get to know you, but they're a private person. Someone couldn't cause an illusion. They got rejected. Okay, so someone might have sent somebody towards you that was supposed to try to date you, and you rejected them. because you are not about to play with nobody after what your family tried to put you through. This person was going to do spell work on you, or maybe they did spell work ahead of time. Either way, it didn't work. They got a big fat no and a big rejection. Okay. Who is this person that they sent toward collective that wanted to date and get to know you, that got rejected? The Lover's reverse. I don't know. Someone might have had a Gemini placement or a Libra placement in their chart. Okay, or this is Justice, the Lover's reverse, because this person lacks integrity. This person lacks integrity, and they can't regulate their emotions properly. They could have an overactive heart chakra or an underactive heart chakra. They could be empathetic to the wrong people, places, or things. Okay, and this person, they're dishonest. This is a dishonest person that lacks integrity. That's why they got rejected. Okay. And now they're in the Five of Pentacles. Okay. It was a missed opportunity, and now they're closed emotionally. Child, people are stupid. And what is this karma that the family is going through right now? So somebody's being exposed for a social security scheme right now, and a Cancer. Someone might be a Cancer energy. A spiritual violation occurred. Why this karma is happening? Clarify why this karma. The spiritual violation was taking a gift from God that was there to help the family heal, and turning them into your slave. Okay, that's the first thing I want to say. The spiritual violation was taking you, who was a gift from God to your family, to help your family to heal, and turning you into a slave. Okay, that was the spiritual violation. And now, what is this karma? Besides this social security scam getting justice, something's getting balanced out for you right now. Okay, somebody has to balance something. A king of Pentacles got to balance something out. Your ancestors are laughing so hard right now. I see it in their face in that beautiful picture I draw. Yes, I'm an artist. They have to end the conflict. They cannot keep on paying people to do stuff to hurt you and to harm you, bribing people to block you. The King of Wands reverse, and a water sign. Yeah, this is a man and a woman. One is a fire sign, one is a Cancer, that they were paying to block you, that reversed an ending with each other, that were drowning in their emotions, about being malicious and mean to you. These are people that were doing things under the radar to you, maybe coming to your home throwing death spells and spell work at you, but all their magic kept on backfiring. They can't hold you down and hold you back and make you sick or nothing. And no, they can't have your energy either, these fucking idiots. Okay. This Cancer and this Aquarius, and a Libra. Yeah. A Cancer, an Aquarius, and a Libra. Yeah. These idiots is who your family hired. Your family hired a Cancer warlock, a Libra, and who was the other one I saw? I think it was the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. All these people that lack emotional intelligence and can't regulate their emotions, that were in a Leo. Okay. Yeah, your family hired a Leo, a Libra, and a Cancer. Okay. To monitor you, to babysit you, to watch you, to try to catfish you, to scam you, to watch you. I can't make it up. The Seven of Pentacles. They hired these people to gangstalk you and to watch you. One might have been on feet on the ground, coming into your neighborhood in a car, driving back and forth and down your street, throwing spell work at you. The other one might have been monitoring you online to make sure they can control who you could email, who you could text message, who you could call, who you could date online, or things like that. The other one might have been monitoring another aspect of your life. All these people, that Libra, that Cancer, that Leo, okay, that Aquarius, all these people were hired to around the clock, 24/7, block you and monitor your whole entire life. so that they could use you as a human battery. Yep, block your communication. What's the Page of Swords? Queen of Cups, Tower. You might have spoke something out, or a mother figure might have finally spoke something out, and these people are having a tower right now. Okay, they said now get the other one. Direct energy weapon, military. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Warning, the clock is running down. TikTok, gunshot. I got that from Ice Cube's movie, The Friday After Next. Oh, shoot. You're being divinely guided to move or change homes. I pre-shuffled these cards. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Whoever I'm talking to, someone was using a direct energy weapon on a human. Whoever you are, you're an angel. Okay. And this is why someone was using a direct energy weapon on you. Military, these people are slow. Of course, they're slow. You know, God sends an angel into your community, you know, to help uplift, you know, the vibration by spreading love, and they go get a direct energy weapon and shoot you with it. These people are slow. These humans are slow. You're so, you come from somewhere else, baby. You come from the planet love. Whoever you are, you come from the planet love. And these people around you are slow. And who sees the earth angel that is not about anything but love and raising the vibration and goes and gets a gun, a direct energy weapon? We got to kill the earth angel and we got to shoot it in the head. These people are really slow. I feel like somebody that was hit with energy weapons, they want me to talk about where. Somebody might be relocating that was being abused with energy weapons in their community. If you were, and also to get your sacral energy, if you were, when you relocate, I feel like something's going to hit wherever you're living at. I feel like something big is going to hit them. And that's why TikTok, gunshot, warning, the clock is running down. Whoever you are, whenever you move and relocate, something is going to hit the community that you're in because of the military using direct energy weapons on you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. This is an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic. I don't know, someone in your family could be having an ego death that might have a connection in the military where they were shooting you. Yep, the secret society and all involved. Why? Okay, we'll find out why in a minute. Yeah, whoever you are, if you're an earth angel, this was a serious spiritual violation. If these people were abusing you to try to steal, y'all know, when you are an earth angel and you have the source of God's power on earth in your womb because you did your shadow work, and you're operating out of your higher self in your north node, and you produce gold in your womb, like everything you touch turns to gold because of your high vibrational energy. And you stick a direct energy weapon and abuse somebody with it, and while you try to harvest their energy, when you do something like that, that is a huge spiritual violation. Damn, what you think is going on earth in the physical, that is an insult to God. Do you understand? Do you know, because that earth angel is sleeping and living in your community, why a tornado never ever hits your street? That's why tornadoes and hurricanes and natural disasters, it'll hit all around you, but it will never ever touch ground where that earth angel is. Do you understand that? These people are slow. Whoever you are, you're being divinely guided to move or change homes. When you move, something is going to wipe your whole community out. Whoever you are, when you move, this secret society and everybody involved that knew you were an earth angel, something's going to wipe them out. You heed my words. Now, where are we going with this? Where? Okay. They want to talk about where. They want me to identify a location. Central Africa. I opened the deck on Central Africa. I have a European country too. We'll see in a sec. Bank of America. Okay. Alabama. Where are the locations that you want me to identify? PNC Bank. Somebody is Scottish descent or from Scotland. Fort McPherson, Georgia. Where? What locations do you want me to talk about? Amsterdam, Senegal, South Africa. It came before, but I put it back because I wasn't sure. And the Philippines. Antarctica. This is a community of people. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yes. Got it. So all these places are all connected. It's a community of people in the government, scientists, research groups that were involved in going after certain people that are divine, men and women, to harvest their sacred energy through orchestrated gangstalking. And all these people, places, and things are connected. European country was supposed to be out here too, okay, along with Bank of America, okay. This card says this is a community of people. So this is a whole community of people here that are spread out all over the world, including Antarctica, where these scientists are that have been stealing your energy, okay. Tell me about Amsterdam. I'm sorry. Clarify Antarctica. What do you want me to say about Antarctica? Clarify Antarctica. A Nine of Pentacles is working on something. So there's someone in Antarctica. Yep. There's someone in Antarctica that was working on orchestrating this gang stalking to isolate y'all when y'all were identified as children. A lot of you all were identified as children as starseed energy. Okay. Some of you as ancient souls, some of you with different gifts and abilities, and they identified you and they already had plans to make people offers and people's families that had these babies that were coming through. Okay. There are many different families that had star seeds that came through that ended up being the black sheep. And somebody knew about this in Antarctica, a group, I'm sure, a scientific group, and they made contracts with your family members to funnel you into gang stalking so that they could energy harvest from you. This is where it was orchestrated from, the Knight of Pentacle reverse, that orchestration. And it was a bad thing to invest in. Wow, the world is up under judgment, y'all. Yep, the world is under judgment. See, this is where the money came from. See, y'all were identified as children. Y'all were already identified as children for this mess. They did. Now somebody's stressed out because they can't move forward with this operation doing this mess. They're stressed out, 9 of Swords, because they can't move forward getting your energy. This night energy, with these night energies, sending night energies out, clones that can't let something go, to come for you to take your energy. They can't balance the situation right now. Child. Tell me about Alabama. For some of y'all, let me explain. Do you know, for some, I know a high priestess. I know of a high priestess that they were using an energy weapon on her, in her apartment in Harlem, New York, right? And they wanted access to her sexually so that they could use her sacral energy to do magic with. And she shut everybody out. She went into hermit mode to protect herself. And to punish her for not opening up and giving these people, accepting their offers, or the people that was supposed to catfish her, to date her, to have sex with her, to get her energy, because she refused, they kept using an energy weapon on her to try to burn her skull, literally using an energy weapon on her, and gaslight her. No, an energy weapon, where's it at? I don't see no energy weapon. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you. You just a crazy lady. You understand? But they were using an energy weapon on her, to literally try to burn her damn skull, okay, as punishment. It's their way of passive aggressively, when you don't do what we want you to do, we're going to use this energy weapon. If you want us to stop using the energy weapon, then we're going to send somebody toward you, and you better date them, and you better have sex with them so we can get your energy. How's that for a stick up for you? This is how they've been using energy weapons, and then gaslight you to kingdom come. Energy weapons don't exist, until they become popular. Oh, they exist. Ain't nobody use it. Where they at? Who? Where? What apartment? Where? Who's using the energy weapon? But they know, because this is a high priestess, that she understands the message they're conveying, because she's spiritual and she knows why they're using the energy weapon. So their message got across. You give us your sacral energy, or we're going to use an energy weapon on you and torment and torture you. And we're going to block your money and block your avenues so you can't move and relocate and nowhere. Through gangstalking, we're going to block you. We got people around you in this Harlem apartment building doing spell work all around you that we have contracted to do spell work on you in shifts. And we're using an energy weapon on you. You're like a sitting duck in here. And we're going to keep doing the shit until you give us your sacral energy. And this is something you can't take to court, because how are you going to take spell work and energy weapons to court? Bitch, we will throw you in a mental institution. This is why in Antarctica they stressed out right now, because they can't do this shit to us no more. This is some straight bullshit. There's a big change on Earth that's about to happen. A big shift that only God is in control of, however you define God. You understand? These demons can't do this shit to us no more. What's Alabama? It's sick. What is Alabama? Someone could be an earth sign. A Taurus is what I'm hearing, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I'm hearing a Taurus when I looked at this. The magician reverse. Someone's spell work backfired. There could be someone that might be connected to Alabama here. Someone was doing spell work on someone and it backfired, and they got fired and lost their job. So somebody got fired and lost their job because they couldn't backstab and betray you. So maybe it's someone from Alabama or in Alabama, or you're being victimized from someone from Alabama. There might be a Taurus energy in Alabama, sun, moon, or rising, that might have been doing spell work with a coven that they belong to, targeting whoever you are. You could even be in another state, and it could be a whole bunch of Alabama tags following you around. There could be Alabama tags on your street, and you could be somewhere in New Jersey. You could be somewhere in Ohio. You could be in Georgia. You could be in California, but these Alabama tags suddenly are around you because someone's cult or coven, their sector in Alabama, their group was unable to do spell work to harness your energy. So whoever the leader is, they got fired, this person, and they're stressed out right now, the Nine of Swords. Okay. This person in Alabama is stressed out. So the person connected to Antarctica is a fire sign that was responsible for orchestrating a way to get your energy. There's an earth sign over a cult in Alabama that is also responsible for their part in getting your energy and orchestrating people to do spell work around you. Okay. Yo, I can't make this stuff up if I tried. Didn't I just tell you a Taurus? There might be a Taurus, I just heard, with real long toes. There might be a Taurus energy with real long toes. I know that sounds nuts, but half the stuff we say sometime, it just came to me. There might be literally, it's a Taurus that might be connected to Alabama, and they might have real long toes, or one of their toes is extra long. This Taurus had a group they're connected to in Alabama that was doing spell work on somebody. Okay. And because it backfired, they got fired. Told you, all these people, the secret society and everyone involved. Tell me about Amsterdam. Tell me about Amsterdam. All right. Someone could be a Libra, or this might be where an injustice might be occurring. Someone could have Gemini or Libra in their chart. What's the Lover's reverse in Amsterdam? Somebody's partnership could be over, or someone's no longer compatible or a match for something. Someone's spell work backfired. Someone reversed an ending with, because somebody's not in a mental imprisonment about somebody. This might have to do with communication, information. The Hermit has to do with information, communication. The Page of Swords. What is this information we're talking about? Somebody that could have been monitoring you. Somebody could have been monitoring your phone and your technology, and they know that you're not scared or in a mental imprisonment at all about these people attacking you. So somebody connected to Amsterdam is who's monitoring you. Somebody either from Amsterdam, or they're in Amsterdam monitoring you from some computers they have or whatever. You could be anywhere in the world, but there's someone in Amsterdam that has some kind of setup where they've been monitoring your devices, and monitoring to see whether or not they were able to affect you. And because you're not affected by their spell work, they're not working with these people anymore. Okay. Whoever this person is in Amsterdam, they're not happy with the results they got. Okay. Tell me about Fort McPherson, Georgia. Tell me about all right, there's a spiritual practitioner in Fort McPherson, Georgia, who's complete with fulfillment. Someone to not see something. So there's a spiritual practitioner whose complete wish fulfillment was for you not to see what they were doing with the Two of Swords. But now they can't recover. A Queen of Wands. So it could be a fire sign spiritual practitioner in Fort McPherson, Georgia, or in Georgia, that was offered a large amount of money to do something to someone spiritually, get your sacral energy through spell work and gangstalking. But they were hoping that you would not see what they were doing to you. They were supposed to stay below the radar, but you did, and they can't get away with it. Yeah, they can't get away with it. And this person is not happy about it. They've been taking action, possibly trying to lie about you and create a smear campaign so they could hold you back and get help from other people. But this person, they're no longer effective. Okay. The Two of Swords. somebody didn't see something that was making an offer and they're walking away. So if this person started a smear campaign in your community, and got people to make a whole bunch of spiritual offers against you, to like fight you spiritually in your community and neighborhood, it was because they didn't see something about this false person. And now that they do see the truth, all of them are walking away and they're no longer going to help. They're no longer going to help this spiritual practitioner that is in the reverse in Fort McPherson, Georgia. Tell me about the Central African energy, please and thank you. Tell me about this. Okay. Every time that Capricorn energy comes out, so there might be a Central African Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising that's not going to recover. Wow, y'all. This Central African could work for the CIA or the NSA. Okay. This Central African may not, they're not going to recover from what they orchestrated against you. Because they couldn't backstab and betray you by getting you into some sad, depressed energy. Okay. A mother figure. They were doing this to a mother figure. Y'all know we talked about this Central African energy before. I feel like this is a woman. I'm picking up on a Central African woman that was jealous of a hermit. They feel backstabbed and betrayed because you're in hermit mode, but your confidence is intact and your crown is on and it is straight. Boo. Told you. This Central African can't recover from what they did. These are the people that were giving people orders to use energy weapons on some of y'all in order to get your divine sacral energy. Tell me about someone that's Filipino or what's going on in the Philippines. What's this Filipino energy or the Philippines? What is this Filipino energy? Somebody can't move forward that was being destructive against somebody, and they're stressed out right now. A Filipino spiritual practitioner that took a risk. Ciao. So there might be someone in someone's community that might be Filipino that a spiritual practitioner was attacking, and someone's not helping them, or this is someone you used to celebrate with. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. This person was in some reckless, destructive energy against you, and they wanted to win at all costs. And now they feel powerless. Are they going to jail? What's the Nine of Swords? Because they're in a mental imprisonment. Clarify that Nine of Swords. Clarify that Nine of Swords. They feel defeated and they're in a mental imprisonment because they couldn't crack you. They couldn't crack you open to get your energy. This Filipino. Tell me about South Africa. Tell me about South Africa. Another one. It was a missed opportunity. So this is all the people. These are individuals that are part of this secret society. Okay. Somebody's in a mental imprisonment right now because they missed an opportunity as well. Same energy. It's the same energy. This person was in their ego. King of Swords energy. Because they feel like they're very strategic and follow the rules, but they still could not balance the situation. So this might be someone that studies and they might be very intentional and deliberate when they're orchestrating something, but they couldn't persevere. Okay, the Ace of Swords, because you have too much clarity. You got too much clarity, and you expect every attack. Anyone that comes toward you in your energy, you already expect that they are connected to these idiots in this cult, okay? And anyone new that comes in your life, you already are expecting these cult members to contact them. So of course you're going to pull cards on every new person that comes into your life if you're a card reader or you're going to pay attention. Of course you're going to be paying attention to protect yourself as you move forward. Of course, you know that even moving forward, these idiots are going to contact new people you come in contact with to try to make them offers. You already are aware of this. You know this. The Three of Wands, they can't do nothing because they got clarity that you're expecting everything they do. You're already expecting it. So their intentions are being blocked. Anything they wanted to do against you, they might have cut off a King of Pentacles because you're too smart for these people. Tell me about Senegal. Now we know there's a West African cancer practitioner from Senegal that has been very crazy and obsessed in all of this. That was working with an Aquarius. Okay, maybe they're not healing right now from something. Tell me about this Senegalese. They feel defeated right now. This West African practitioner from Senegal. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make it up. Oh, if you don't read tarot, the Chariot is Cancer energy. This West African practitioner from Senegal, West Africa, he's a Cancer. He works for the military and the NSA. He's a hacker, an online hacker, and he is the one that hacks emails, that will hack your text messages, hack your laptop, any technology you can possibly get your hands on, he'll hack. If you have a chip inside of your body, if you have a camera, the remote neuro monitoring technology in your eye, he has access to those cameras to watch you through them. Okay. And he might not be healing from something. The Ace of Swords. He might not be healing from something, the Ace of Swords right now. Yeah, he didn't get the results that he was expecting or wanted either. He didn't get the results that he was expecting or wanting either. The Page of Swords is talking about communication, IT. This man works on computers. He works for the NSA and the U.S. military. He's from West Africa, Senegal, and he is a Cancer. And that's why he won't go to jail for hacking y'all. No matter, you don't think they know who he is? They know this man. They know this man. He's got access to the cameras that are in some of your eyes that you don't know about. He's got access to every technology that you, if you bought it in America and you're a targeted person, they will hack into that. Every password to your bank account. He checks your bank account every day, watches every single thing that you do. Okay? This West African from Senegal. He is a spiritual practitioner and also a hacker for the military and the NSA. All right, but he might not be healing right now from something. He's not getting his wish fulfillment. This hacker is the West African practitioner that was working with Nyla Mamiwata, the tarot card reader. She's a part of the same cult. And she wanted him to make her an offer for a partnership in this cult for something they were doing, as well as Intuitive Goddess 333, Latoya. Both of them, all three of these people, they all work together. Yes, bitch. God sent QUAN here to clear the motherfucking room because I'm telling on every motherfucking body right now. And that's why I'm here. And I understand that's exactly what God wanted me to do. See? These motherfuckers fucked with the right one because I don't bite my tongue for no motherfucking body. They should have stayed up out my energy. They should have stayed up out my motherfucking energy. But this is who those tarot card readers that work for the government in the inner circle. This is who they work with. This West African from Senegal. Okay, those tarot card readers that work for the government doing death spells on people that they want to push the button on, or especially if they have to offer up a sacrifice, because it's so many sacrifices that they have to open up. And the only reason that I'm putting them out there like that is because these bitches attacked me. And when I was minding my business, I didn't have all these clarification cards. I was doing regular old love readings, minding my damn business. And them hoes came over here throwing death spells at me. They shut my platform down with this person and all this shit to me. I said, oh, I'm the one. Oh, okay. Well, y'all want to pick on me and bully me, right? Okay, well, let me show you why you chose the right one, bitch. Because I'm about to clear the motherfucking room on this bitch. I'm about to clear the motherfucking room. Tell me about this person from Scotland. Tell me about Scotland, please, and thank you. All right. Somebody might have had an ego death or something changed. They feel powerless right now because they were unable to drain somebody. Oh, and they're having a tower. King of Pentacle reverse. Someone that might be of Scottish descent or in Scotland or from Scotland, they're having a huge tower. This is someone very materialistic and shallow. This is someone very superficial. This is someone very cutthroat, backstabber. They're that can't regulate their emotions. Oh, this is a demon. They can't recover and they can't move forward. What was this person from Scotland doing? Somebody kicked them out their energy because they couldn't plan something around whoever you are. What did this person from Scotland do? They feel defeated. This person from Scotland feels defeated. Yup. Yeah, all different types. Black Mirror, Archangel episode. But the one with the eye camera, that eye technology. They had several episodes where they showed that technology with the chip in the brain and eye camera. One of them was the guy that was in a relationship with his girlfriend and found out that his girlfriend had cheated on him and his baby wasn't his. And they have a chip put in your brain where you can literally, it records every single thing that you do every hour of the day. And anytime you want to go back to any memory, you can pull it up and project it on a screen and watch it. I forgot what episode that was, but that's the technology that they have right now. And then the other one where they show that Neuralink technology is White Christmas. I think it's called White Christmas. And Archangel, all of those technologies are active and present right now, and they're using them on a whole lot of us right now. Some of you are aware of it because you've been victimized by these people, and some of you are unaware that they have it. Yeah, White Christmas was it. Yeah. Okay. So something's going on right now with the law or with the Hierophant for this person that's Scottish or from Scotland because they can't recover. What is the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Somebody made an offer. Someone's making someone an offer. Someone made someone an offer for clarity. Oh, did this person from Scotland snitch on everybody because they got in a tight spot or something? Yeah, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. They couldn't recover. And someone made them they made some kind of plea deal. So that they could be released or something like that. What's this death card? What's this death energy? Clarify the death energy. They were sad. Maybe somebody threatened them with death or something. This person was sad about a death. Someone may have died, or they were trying to balance the situation by causing someone a death. I feel like somebody might have gotten a confession out of somebody of Scottish descent or in Scotland or from Scotland. They got a confession about how they were trying to cause you a death. This person might have had to give a confession in court about how they were trying to unalive you. Yep, they were in their ego about trying to take your life and they couldn't move forward. Oh, about how someone made them an offer to help take your life. Or either this person from Scotland made someone an offer to take your life, or someone made them an offer to orchestrate something to take your life. Either way, they can't recover from it because somebody didn't see something. Someone didn't see that somebody already pulled their energy and walked away from what they were collaborating to do. And this person might have kept trying to move forward and do something. Even after they kicked them out their energy, someone still didn't want to give up and they wanted to win at all costs. So whoever this person is, they wanted to still win at all costs. Someone could be a younger earth sign. And they were stuck in a cycle because of an offer. So either someone from Scotland made an offer to a younger earth sign or vice versa. Okay, but they can't recover. Tell me why is this whole community of this secret society right here. Tell me about PNC Bank. Why is PNC Bank out here? Wow. There might be a group of people that might share a bank account or something like that. These people might do something with death. Clarify this death card. They might put the money that they get from causing death in PNC Bank from sacrifices they do or something. Okay, somebody might be aware that someone has been holding on to something in PNC Bank, and they're sad. What were they holding on to in PNC Bank? What was that money for? Was that for a death? Payment for a death? They couldn't take a risk to sacrifice you. Yeah. So there was a couple of these people. They had a payment waiting in a bank account in PNC Bank, whereby they would get the money once you got sacrificed. So somebody was supposed to sacrifice you. And once you were sacrificed, they were going to give them the money in this bank account that they were holding here, to get, to disperse to these people in the form of payment for your death. Who are these people when they sacrificed you? Who are these people that were going to get this payment? Someone that was supposed to hold you back, a father figure, a Pisces, a King of Cups, that didn't get the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, a Libra. Yep. So a Libra and a Pisces. One is a father figure, the other was a Libra. To win at all costs. These two people were working together with each other. And they were waiting for this money in PNC Bank. And they didn't get it. And now they got kicked out of someone's energy. Anything else? And now they can't take a risk to come toward you to kill you. So there you have it. So the money that a Libra and a Pisces man was going to get paid if you died when they sacrificed you, it was in PNC Bank. And who was going to pay them this money in PNC Bank? Who's paying them this money in PNC Bank? The Libra was going to pay. A Libra was going to pay the figure when you died. The night energy. Okay. So this night energy comes out as an emperor often. So this night energy could be an Aries, masculine, father figure that was going to get paid when he sacrificed you. And a Libra was going to pay him. That was their complete wish fulfillment. And the money that I feel like the money an Aries, possibly an Aries or Pisces father figure was going to make when he sacrificed you, it's in PNC Bank. And that money was coming from a Libra. Ciao, TikTok, gunshot. God ain't playing with these people. Ain't nobody playing with these people. You using direct energy weapons on earth angels. What kind of mess is that? You that's what you're doing. You using an energy weapon on a damn earth angel. Because you here to spread love. How dare you, bitch? Come around here trying to spread love. Come around here skipping and smiling and all that shit. What's wrong with you? We don't use the word love around here. We're disgusting. Tuh. Who loves? Hell is wrong with you? Don't nobody love around here. We don't want love on earth. You weird bitch. Clarify TikTok gunshot time is running out. Tower. I told y'all it's winter. They already told me, oh, big deal. It's going to be a blizzard in the winter. Yeah, it's going to be a blizzard this winter of all blizzards. And some of these people are going to get their karma during that blizzard. See, karma comes like in seasons and at certain times during certain transits and certain weather. It's not like, it's carefully planned and laid in this from the celestial realm when it's coming down to form the storms on the physical. They're carefully lacing and lining these storms with spiritual GPS trackers on them when they're planning for these storms. You understand? You got to understand some of these storms have spiritual GPS trackers on them. I saw a tornado literally go, was it Ocean City or was it Panama City? One of them places. And I saw a tornado literally come out of nowhere, come straight down and completely zap a whole house. Like nothing was left, but it came straight down and there was a house on each side and not a single blade of grass was even removed. I mean, the other two homes that were close, like right next to the home, were not touched. That tornado had a GPS tracker on it, and it came straight down from the hand of God. And literally, I just came for this house right here. All right, pull out. Went right back up in the sky. It did not touch any other house in that neighborhood. It literally didn't hit anywhere else, period. It just left after that. I've seen tornadoes with GPS trackers on them. So TikTok gunshot, it's about to be a tower, y'all. For all these childish ass unhealed people that are stubborn, that just refuse to sit down, self-reflect, and do the work. There's a tower coming. Queen of Wands might have got fired. A Queen of Wands might have already gotten fired. Yeah, it's a big tower coming. And whoever you are, you're about to get your wish fulfillment. You're free, honey. You are free. You got your freedom. And if anybody is moving in the near future, child, after you wash your feet, throw the shoes away from wherever you were living at and walking around, throw them shoes away, trade them out as you leave. When you leave for good, make sure you wash your feet, throw them shoes away, buy you some new shoes, and don't put them on until you step on new territory. Because you're going to leave all that energy right there. Because that's your way of leaving them people with their karma and that curse. Okay? You gonna see. Final message. Won't he do it? Won't he do it though? I'm telling you. Final message. Final message. Final message, please and thank you. Oh, okay. All right. Somebody did not get their wish fulfillment. And they're trying to avoid a tower. Somebody might be traveling. Clarify that Two of Wands. Or it's not someone's wish fulfillment that someone traveled. Someone feels defeated about being able to take a risk with somebody to have an exchange with you. Okay. All right. Whoever you are, somebody might be about to travel, but somebody's not going to get their wish fulfillment because you're avoiding a tower. Somebody feels defeated because they're not getting their wish fulfillment because you won't take a risk to have an exchange. Six of Pentacles. This could be a whole community of people. This could be one or two people. Remember, all these demons keep coming at you in different ways, trying to find ways to become your friend and connect with you, to get into your energy. Different faces, different people, men and women. You know, these different little demons trying to find a way to connect themselves to your energy. Um, and you will not, maybe people in your community, neighborhood, you will not engage. This Six of Pentacles has to do with an exchange of energy. You will not engage wherever you live at right now, whoever you are, you will not engage with anybody. You will not, because you know it's too risky. It's too many. It's too demonic. Everybody is demon possessed, and all of them know who you are, and all of them just want your energy. These weirdos, and you will not take a risk to engage with any of these people, and they feel defeated because they're not getting their wish fulfillment, because you're about to avoid a tower. Some of y'all might be planning on traveling or moving or relocating out of your gang stalking neighborhoods in the near future. When you do, change your shoes out. Guys, I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will either trigger you or enlighten you, but either way, may you grow as a result of. I don't have no cut cards. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later on Love of the Highest Vibration. Have a blessed and safe afternoon. Take care.